mia cucina. In Italian means my kitchen. And boy, I'm going to show you an amazing, delicious, it could be like a relish or a salad, and it's amazing. We're going to be using some pomegranate, and I'm going to be using a cast iron skillet. Everything is going to be done in the skillet, and wait till I show you how it comes out. I am going to go get one more item, and I'll be right back. Woohoo! Yay, 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 yay! All right, woohoo! Okay, got it. All righty, this is a wonderful time of the season when family starts gathering together for Thanksgiving, and this wonderful relish salad, however you want to call it, is something that I had to learn to make because I didn't grow up with this. In my country, where I was born in Italy, and in South America, we did not have this thing called Thanksgiving. And I'm not even going to put on a fadale just to show you how easy peasy this is. I want you to turn on your, I'm going to turn my cast iron skillet at a medium high. When you have a very well seasoned skillet, guys, nothing it sticks. And you can do this in a cast iron skillet. One pot, whoa, my goodness. And I like to play. I love cranberries, and cranberries are full of antioxidants. They're rich in all kinds of vitamins, but we're also going to talk about the beautiful pomegranate, And as this is heating up, pomegranate is low in saturated fats. It's cholesterol free. So for all of you that have high cholesterol, this is cholesterol free. It's low in sodium, it's gluten-free, and it's high in fibers. See, it's wonderful for you. Only 128 calories, 66 grams of fiber, 3 grams of protein, 29 grams of carbohydrates. So now that I have a very nice skillet that has been very well seasoned and hot, I'm going to add my cranberries. Make sure that your pan is hot. I want to make sure I have it on medium high. And now, you ready? Woo! There goes the cranberries. Let it rain cranberries. And what we want to do is we do not want to touch these guys. These guys, what we want them to do is to start getting warm. Because what they're going to start doing is they're going to start popping. Can you hear them? And I'm going to be using a wooden spoon. In the meantime, while these guys are getting nice and settled in their nice, beautiful cast iron pan, I have here a tablespoon of honey, a tablespoon of maple syrup. I have an entire orange. This is a zest of an orange. I have, and then for the rest of these are going to be quarter cups, a quarter cup of pineapple, a quarter cup of pomegranate, a quarter cup of chopped celery, and I am going to be using a little bit of orange juice. What happens, guys? That cranberries create their own jelly, so you don't have to add gelatin. And wait till I show you how I'm going to finish this. You are going to be the king and the queen of your party, or the king of the queen of your family, the Martha Stewart in this country. So right now, I am just letting them, again, I want them to break down. It's going to take a little bit, so I am going to bring my power to high. And they're so cute, all hanging out in there, just like that. In the meantime, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go grab a bowl, because we're going to be transferring all of this, and then wait till I show you this amazingness. Whoa, I'm so excited, because we have, oh yes, can you hear them? They are starting to pop. Yes, 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 yes. So what I'm looking here, guys, is I am looking for them to break down. And I think you can kind of see a little bit over there. I need to have one, I need to have a camera so you guys can see this, but I will show you the end results. But what I want you to do right now is you got to be patient, because patience comes, good things come to those who wait. But I don't know about you, I want things done yesterday. I think that the more younger I get, the more wiser I become. So what's happening is when these guys are starting to break down, and now I'm just going to add a little bit of orange juice. Woo! And wash your hair. You will have a facial. Now I want to start mixing my cranberries as they continue to break down. One cranberry went down the floor, and guess who got the one cranberry? Reggie. And cranberries are good for dogs in moderation, like everything else. So now that I have my orange juice in here, now I want to come in and can you hear them pop? Click, click, pop, pop, pop. Now I want to add my wonderful, the honey. And honey is so good for you. I'm using local honey to where the bees, they come to my flowers because my beekeeper is only a couple of miles away from here, and this is maple syrup. This is what's going to sweeten this. Okay, so we're done with that. Now I'm going to go ahead. They're popping. This is going to go quick, guys. Popping, popping, popping. So what I want to do now, I'm done with that. I want to make sure that I get every bit of that in here. Yes, yes, yes. And it's starting to make like a jelly. So we just have to let them hang out. And then what you want to do now is with the back of your spoon, is start mashing them. Because, can you hear them pop? Pop, pop, pop? It's because they're getting ready, guys. They're getting ready. And these are going to be, you can do this the day before, because they have to stay in the refrigerator overnight. And I'm telling you, it looks like a jello. It's beautiful. So now I'm done with that. That's how super fast that is. Let me get these guys out of the way. Let me bring this over here, this bowl, and then, oh yes, look at that. You see how super and fast this is? Oh yes, I want to get everything in here. Let me grab this over here as well. Okay, now I'm done with this pan. Let me move this out of the way, because I really want to bring your attention to these guys over here. All right, so now you have this mixture. Okay, so far so good, guys. Follow me. All right, now to this mixture, I am going to go ahead. I'm just going to smash a little bit more, because what happens is that the heat already has kind of given them that ready to open and do its thing. It's like a chicken. Gotta have fun, guys. We gotta be positive. Gotta be positive and fun. And I know that this is still hot, and that's fine. So now to that, I am going to add my 1/4 cup of celery. Oh yes. Oh yeah, baby. Yeah, baby, baby. And now the wonderful, delicious, amazing pomegranate that is so good for you, rich in vitamin C, antioxidants, and is wonderful for you. So now what I want you to do is to bring yourself, what I have here is a silicone. This is a silicone pan, or however you want to call it. And then what you want to do is get yourself a spoon. Also, make sure that you add your pineapples, go on in there as well. 1/4 cup of pineapples. I like the pineapples, you can omit that, but I love pineapples. And it's beautiful, it's beautiful. So I'm going to use the spoon, mix it up really well, guys. Let me get my little pomegranates in there. Just like so. And then what I want you to do is, if you have silicone, and if you don't have silicone, you can put it in a glass bowl, cover it, put it in the refrigerator overnight. Same thing with this, okay? And then you can serve it in that bowl, or you can turn it over into a platter. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to spoon this into here. And I'm going to show you the end results of everything. All right. Look at that. Oh, mamma mia. It is delicious. Wait till you guys try this. It's delicious. I'm making a mess, but you know what? It's okay. It's okay to have a mess. You know, it's okay to have a mess. No big deal. All right. Because we can clean it. Oh, I had a taste. Oh, it's delicious. I have a towel over here. And then what I want you to do is when you have that, okay, start working it. Let me bring it closer. All right, start working it like so. Start pushing it down into the mold. Okay, see what I'm doing, guys? And this is what you're looking at, okay? So now, after that, after 24 hours, guys, let me remove this so I can show you. Maybe put it upside down here. After that, what you're going to have is you're going to have, I have taken this after 24 hours. I have inserted into a plate. I put it over like that, and then I insert it into a plate. And that's what I have here. What I did is I took celery, and the celery shoots, I put them in the middle. Okay, so now what I want is I want people to know that this is what we have. So what you could do is you could just put, you know, just put some and just put some cranberries around it. I know it's red, but that's okay. Don't be afraid. You could do with cranberries around it, kind of make it fun like that. You know, you could take a wonderful pineapple. You could, you know, slice your pineapple. You can just put a few pieces of pineapple here. Because what you want is you want people to know what's in it. So, you know, we already have the celery in there. So we got the pineapple. We got the, not the cranberries, I'm sorry, the pomegranate. Because, you know, more pomegranate, more antioxidants. And then, you know, we do have the cranberries. And, you know, we can just put a little cranberry like so, like, you know, like I showed you the candy cranberries, you know, the candy cranberries that I talked to you about. Remember I told you about the leaves? You know, make sure that nobody eats the leaf. You know, and you can kind of do like a little, you know, like a little decoration. You know, like a little decoration like that, guys. Like a little decoration like that. Put your little pineapple there. Work it out like that. Get your little pomegranates over here. If you like a lot of pineapple, have more pineapple. And just make it fun. Make it fun. Have fun. You know, food should be fun. It should not be stressful. It's, you know, I like to make things fun. So then I'm going to take a little bit more of my pineapple over here. Bring it over here a little bit more. It's whatever you want to do, guys. You know what, you know, however you want to be creative. Use your creativity. Use your creativity. Give yourself permission to be creative. Give yourself permission to be creative. You know, I was talking to this one guy, and he was telling me that his dream was to play music, and his family's like, oh, you know, you're never going to make any money playing music, and his dream was to play music. And, you know, and I told him, why can't you play music? Today, he's got his own band, and he's making his own records. So, you know, it's simple, very simple. It's very, very simple, guys. You can make it as simple as you want. And then what you have is this beautiful cranberry salad or relish, however you want to call it. All right, Belly Joys, this is all I have for you. For your health, I will do anything. I want to thank my sponsor, Cola Harris with FARMASI. I want to thank Dario Rodriguez with Life and Food Superstores in Ellenton, Florida, my beautiful sponsors, that they're always giving me products, and I can bring this wonderful deliciousness to you. Look at that. All right, enjoy. Go make it. Go make it. Make sure that you cover this guy and you put it in for 24 hours in the refrigerator, and then you will have this amazingness, a Thanksgiving or any time to build your immune system. Okay, bellies, be kind to yourself. Be gentle with yourself, so you're able to be kind and loving to others. I love every single I love every single one of you. Mwah, mwah. I love you, bellies. God bless every single one of you. Ciao, ciao, bellies. Ciao, ciao. Cranberry pomegranate.